Hi, this is James. So it's been a while. um, I've been doing a couple of gaming videos in between. Um, I guess I'm not. I don't know. I'm not dwelling on it so much anymore. But I was just sitting here thinking, I haven't made one of these videos in a while, and I was, I was just remembering. I know that I spent a lot of time still having a lot of regrets and taking a long, hard look at myself, and kind of being maybe too critical of every day that goes by, and every time I kind of let life get to me or whatever. Like I left my phone on the bus today, and just random little small things was going wrong. I dropped something or whatever, and then at work, and I don't know, just random things keep coming up, and I don't know. I feel a little stressed, and I let myself kind of blow my top a couple of times, and cussing out loud. And when I look at that, when those moments, I'm just like, dang, I let the situation control me instead of the other way around. Um, I've been working nonstop. I got a new job. I work third shift, and there hasn't been a day off. There's not going to be one for a couple more weeks from now. I mean, I'm not, I don't know. But I've had a lot of time to think, and I remember a lot of things that really stuck out to me that was odd. I didn't think they were anything, dangerous. Now that I look back at them, I see that they're huge red flags, so I just thought I'd share it. I noticed when I first met my most recent ex, that she walked with this switch, and it to me it looked artificial. I mean, to say the least, it just looked like something that she had practiced as a young girl in her room over and over again, and then just took it into her adult life. Like that's how she walks all the time, or something. It just seemed too accentuated of a walk for it to be normal, and it stuck out to me as odd. So whether or not it was, I just thought it was. Um, I noticed that she said, "I hate everybody," but she would, kind of refer to me as the only person she doesn't hate or something. But she never said that. She just says, "I hate everybody." Like that's why I'm with you. um. Anyway, so my other relationships. So I think pretty much all my main relationships, uh, especially ones I've had kids with, I think they're all pretty much narcissists too. When I think about it, I mean, so other person that I was with before, who I do have children with, um, she just like she just left. I mean, like it was like nothing to her, you know. She didn't have any like it, sadness, or she didn't, act like she missed me or anything like that. Just she would just up and leave. Like we'd be in the middle of about to eat dinner, and I'd say or do something she didn't like or whatever, and she would just grab the kids and just like that, that they wouldn't get to eat, and I don't know. It was just like she's just gonna leave, and then and then first my oldest kid's mother, who was a relationship before that even. Um, I never understood, like, she would she moved on. She got married and everything, and I was alone, all that crap, and she would always like rub it in my face, like that she was doing better, or happy or something. And I just like I didn't ask you. She just up and left the kids. She just up and left the older my kids, who are older now. I mean, they were young then, but she just up and left, and then would like hate me all the time. Even though I was like, you know, fine with her moving on, and I didn't, bother her or anything. I would just try to be like civil, or ask for help or something like that, and she would just shit on me every chance she got. And it's been years, like 10 years plus, And the last time I seen her, she was acting like she was gonna pull a weapon, which she does carry like I guess she has a concealed weapons license, but she was reaching in her pocket, and I'm like, what are you doing? Like, she hates me to this day for no reason. I mean, for no reason at all. I never got that. Only until this last relationship that I even bothered looking it up, that started to make sense, And what was wrong with me in the first place, how I was being all codependent and trying to save somebody or whatever, that it totally backfired. I thought I could ride it out. I wasn't going to catch feelings for this person, and then by the time I knew it, it was too late. I was in love and didn't want them to go, and they were going to make me pay for that. So anyways, I was just thinking about, I noticed that they were, well, my first relationship with my oldest kid's mother, phones weren't really that prevalent at the time. They were still kind of like the flippy phones. They sucked around those times. But the next relationship after that, she was heavy on her phone. Heavy. I mean, like, she still does like musicals and stuff. She really thinks she's something special, which which I'm, coming from. I'm not doing great myself, but coming, she's unemployed, and she, is a basic loser who's just been a mooch her whole life. Now this other one, she's just, she's a major manipulator, I guess, of things. She moved into this town where I lived, and she didn't know anybody, and I tried to help her, find something that she liked to do and go back to work, because she hadn't been out of work for a while, and now she's, last time I had talked to her, which is a long time ago now, she was like implanting that she was going to be here for the rest of the year, which is still like a couple months off, and that it possibly is going to buy this business in town and all that. Like, I don't like, that's fine and dandy and everything, but like, she might be here for a while is what I was, she's trying to get across, and that's great, but I haven't bumped into her. Hope I never do. Hope I ever do. But things aren't going that great for me. I mean, I'm working, yes, but there's like my car. I got in a car accident recently. My dog I had for 10 years died. Like, it was just like a couple weeks ago. My life still is kind of the same. I mean, I'm pretty much a loner. I just now all I do is work. I mean, all I did before was sit in the house and watch videos or whatever the fuck, trying to feed my mind with stuff. No, all I do is work, and besides that, I only make time for these planned visitation with my youngest. I mean, I'm just devoting all my time to that. I don't know. I don't really. There's nothing has really. I don't know. I'm investing in myself, I suppose, but the fruit hasn't blossomed, the flower hasn't become yet. So I don't know. I'm still sort of floating, and I say I don't know a lot, because I swear to God, I shrug my shoulders like 20 times a day to a bunch of stuff like that's in my head, or people say to me. I just go like this, because I really don't want to say anything. I don't have anything to say. I don't really talk to anybody. I think I cry at least 2 times a day, or once a day maybe. But I mean, every day I do, for different things, for humanity's sake, and what's left of it. But yeah, Anyways, I really hope that things get better. I mean, not just for me, but for everybody. You know, and I wouldn't want to wish any of my exes any harm. You know, like though malicious thoughts do appear, which I've spoken to a counselor about that. Like, and I mean, it happens. I mean, it's just like it's like a natural feeling that if you realize it's perhaps bad, or it makes use into something bad, that you try to suppress it, push it away, like try to reject it. I mean, that's about all I can do. I just put myself in the shoes that the person that I think that they are a narcissist, that I'm that person, that I'm going to look at myself and be critical and see if there's stuff that I'm doing that resembles those things, because that's horrible. I don't want to be that person. I don't want people like that around me. I mean, it's bad enough. I've lost trust in just about everybody. I've pretty much got my guard up all the time. Always waiting for somebody to start some shit or pull something. So, but I'll keep in touch, and you know, more time I need to invest. So I'll let you know what happens. Anyways, eat like a horse, sleep. Get your 8 hours. Try to get your 8 hours if you can. Put the day, that day, and the day's events ahead of you, and don't think about tomorrow. Leave that for tomorrow. It's the only advice I can give you now. All right, talk to you later.